The Little Elephant Who Tried to Race a Rabbit. Little Elephant lived on the wide grasslands of Africa. He loved to learn, to play, and to try new things. Whenever he saw something exciting, he wanted to try it too. One evening, Little Elephant sat beside Old Elephant under a big tree. That was when Old Elephant began to tell a famous story. "It was the story of a rabbit and a turtle," said Old Elephant. "The rabbit was fast, the turtle was slow, but in the end, the turtle won the race." Little Elephant opened his eyes wide in surprise. If the turtle could beat the rabbit, he thought, then maybe I can beat Rabbit too. The next morning, Little Elephant ran to Rabbit with great confidence. "I want to race you," he said proudly. Rabbit looked surprised, but he smiled kindly. "All right, Little Elephant," he said, "let's race." They stood together at the starting line. Little Elephant felt nervous, but he believed this was his chance to prove himself. When the race began, Rabbit dashed ahead like the wind. Little Elephant ran with all his strength, but Rabbit was still far ahead. Rabbit reached the finish line first. Little Elephant stopped, breathing hard, while Rabbit waited for him kindly. Little Elephant walked away quietly. He was not angry. He was simply confused. He kept thinking about the old story. If the turtle could win, he wondered, why couldn't I? As he looked around, Little Elephant saw that every animal seemed to have something special. Rabbit was fast, monkey could climb, bird could fly, and deer could leap. Little Elephant looked down at his own heavy feet. For the first time, he wondered what he was good at. That evening, Little Elephant sat quietly by the river. He kept wondering if he had understood the story the wrong way. Old Elephant came and sat beside him. "Why could the turtle win?" asked Little Elephant. "But I could not." Old Elephant smiled gently. "There is more than one way to win," he said. "The most important thing is to find your gift and use it in the right way." Little Elephant looked at himself quietly. "If running is not my gift," he asked, "then where is my gift?" Old Elephant did not answer right away. Instead, he showed Little Elephant a poster for the African Zoo Youth Games. He pointed to the tug-of-war event and said, "Maybe you should try this tug-of-war." Little Elephant asked in surprise. He did not understand why Old Elephant chose this event, but he decided to give it a try. Little Elephant tied a rope to a wooden post and began to practice. He learned to plant his feet, hold tight, and pull with his whole body. It felt strange at first, but different from running. Some days he slipped, some days the rope barely moved. But this time, his effort did not feel empty. It felt like he was slowly getting closer to an answer. At last, the day of the African Zoo Youth Games arrived. Flags waved, drums sounded, and young animals gathered from all around. Little Elephant stepped onto the tug-of-war field for his first match. His heart was nervous, but his feet stood firmly on the ground.
The first match began, and Little Elephant pulled with all his strength. To his surprise, he won. For the first time, he felt something inside him begin to wake up. Match after match, Little Elephant became steadier. When he planted his feet and pulled, his strength came alive in a way running never had.
Then came the final match. His opponent was strong, and for a moment, Little Elephant slid forward. The crowd grew quiet. Little Elephant took a deep breath and stood firm. Then he pulled with all his strength, and the rope finally moved his way. He had won the championship. The animals cheered in amazement. They had never seen Little Elephant shine like this before. At that moment, everyone saw just how strong he truly was. After the award ceremony, Little Elephant stood on the tug-of-war field and looked at the medal on his chest. A true smile finally appeared on his face. He understood that he did not need to prove himself on Rabbit's racetrack because he had a stage of his own.